All right, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and we bought a couple parts yesterday for the wife's bike, and she's been wanting to go with a different seat. The old seat that we had was honestly dog shit. So we actually came across a little solo seat. I think it's off a Harley 48, something a little different. Gives definitely a better look to the bike, more like what she's wanting. So the thing is, I also had another cover piece right here where I popped off the little brackets to mount it on. I just want it to be like an open hole right here. I'm gonna need to relocate. I didn't realize it when we bought it, but she actually has a fuel pack on here. Need to relocate this. The rest of this should be fine because it sits low enough and it's already normally right there anyways. Last time with my Sportster, see how it's like pinched into here? You feed it through here, it'll run underneath, and then it'll poke out like around the side somewhere, like maybe like right here. You find an opening where you can poke it through, and then it'll sit right here in this little gap is where I had it. And then your cover can sit right over the top of it. I have her little quick charger and all that kind of stuff. We also found a really good deal on this, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to manage to get this hooked up. Not the greatest when it comes to wiring, so like I just have to, it's only a few wires, so it's not really gonna be that difficult, but we managed to score this. And it's like brand new. This Tombstone tail light. So badass. But instead of all this mess right here, it would just limit it down just to this. I want to get it nice and perfect how she's wanting it. We've gotten a lot of progress on it. A really sick paint job on it. We did it ourselves. And then through the thrashing setup on here, she has a different bag that she just put on. Little Deadpool. But yeah, so we have some projects we're gonna be working on this. We threw mids on here, took the forward controls off. Yeah, she's sitting pretty good with it now. I'm supposed to be getting lowering shocks in today. Sounds like one of my biggest things I wanted to get taken care of was get this bike lowered, and I feel like she would feel a lot more comfortable on it if it was actually lower down. Yeah, I want to get this seat thrown on here right now. That's the big thing I want to do right now. So yeah, take this, get this whole thing relocated on the side, and then I can actually just get the seat put on. Surprise her when she gets up. Yeah, let's get to it. Started off right. Morning coffee. All right, so got the fender off. Figure I might as well drop the whole fender anyways, because it's literally 1, 2, 3 bolts on each side. One bolt is going to the shocks, which actually figure I might as well drop it anyways too. I'm getting those new shocks in today. All right, so I've got it figured out of how I'm gonna move the fuel pack. I have this actually already secured down, so it's tight. It's good. I can relocate this to where, because I don't have there's no lid for it. I don't want that exposed all the time, so I'm going to leave that to where it's actually in here. But I want this to be accessible to where we can adjust it or whatever, but I also don't want it getting knocked out of whack either. You know, being underneath the seat, and when you sit down on it, it presses one of these or something. So we're going to get this secured here. So this whole section right here will be good. The only part that I'm running into an issue with is so before when I did my Sportster, I didn't have the fuel pack. So that kind of threw a wrench into the whole thing. So I'm trying to figure out, I have this all squared away now. This is how I relocated this last time. But also I noticed that it doesn't seem like the wires are long enough, because I actually ran that on mine. I ran it sideways, and I actually was able to put this right on the top of it. It doesn't seem like the wires are long enough. I don't know if the previous owner, since they did kind of dig around with it before, if they messed with it and did something to the wires. I don't know. But so my idea was I could have it to where it's ran like this, and then the other wires are tucked away back in here. Problem with that is then it'll be exposed to all the debris that's going to be underneath here. I don't like that, not when it comes to wiring. So I'm trying to figure out how I can relocate this. We shall see. I think it's time for some more coffee. All right, so what I ended up doing was running the fuel pack. Let me flip this around. Fuel pack, I ran it in here like I showed. So this is all nice and secure down. And then the other pack actually sits right into here, and then the wiring harness part ended up actually sitting right directly underneath here. Yeah, that's how it actually, the full product of it. I feel like it turned out pretty clean. Looks pretty damn good. New shocks on it. They're not brand new. A buddy of mine gave them to me. So it actually dropped at about 2 inches. She can actually almost flat foot this thing now. Looks pretty sick. I think we're finally squared away on this. Bike is looking good. I think the solo seat is definitely a way better touch. Coming from the bottom, going to the top. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top, to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the pain in all of my fibers. That is what greatest requires. I gotta show them that I'm a fighter. That's a trade of a survivor. They wanna out my flame. They added more to the fire. I gotta show them how I get inspired. I'm hungry inside like a tiger. I gotta never gonna give in to my fan. Even if they done me so bad, gotta make it to the top. Climb out of hell, try to knock me down, and I knew they wouldn't dare. Feeling like the man, like I'm running for the man. I nearly quit it, but I had to go and persevere. I'm feeling like Houdini made the eye. Back against the wall, I paint a graffiti. First impression counts, I make it look easy. One of one, so I need me a mealy. Till the weeds fall off, I'm So the conclusion to all that, I'll put pictures of both, of how it looked before and after, with the seat and the ride height. I think it actually brought it down quite a bit more. I know she can't technically flat foot it. It has more like almost like a chopper kind of look to it. It's kind of cool. I really dig it. She likes it. She's happy with it. Eventually she'll go with a 2-up saddleman seat. Definitely have a lot of learning to do when it comes to, you know, recording things and all that kind of stuff. I'm completely new to it, so hopefully you enjoy this journey and see where it takes me. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Tune in for the ride, and don't forget, don't get caught chasing neutral. See you in the next one.